Lots of people all on their feet round ringside, trying to get a view of Tyson Fury in action. He says he wants 10 more fights, but you just never know when you might get the opportunity to see him again, potentially. Took a good while to get his hands wrapped by Sugar Hill and get gloved up, but now just getting his gloves removed down at ringside.
Just before Tyson Fury and Oleksandr Usyk will step inside the boxing ring on Wednesday for the official reignited open workouts, which is a couple of days in front of their heavyweight title unification bout on DAZN pay-per-view, the streaming platform. DAZN have given fans a glimpse of what to expect during the open workouts. Oleksandr Usyk and Tyson Fury's highly anticipated rematch is upon us, as the duo prepare to headline Riyadh Seasons Reignited on December 21st, live on DAZN pay-per-view. Interestingly, the fight week looks set to deliver no shortage of chances to catch both men too, and all the undercard fighters, with plenty of fanfare for the grand arrivals, media workouts, press conferences, and weigh-ins. During the open workout, both Fury and Usyk are expected to showcase their skills and physical condition, giving fans a glimpse into their preparation for the big fight. Fury, known for his formidable size and reach, will likely be working on his technique and footwork. Usyk, on the other hand, will be looking to demonstrate his speed and agility. Fans will be eagerly watching to see how both fighters look ahead of the main event. The event will be followed by a press conference on Thursday, December 19th, where Fury and Usyk will face off against each other for the first time. The press conference promises to be a tense and dramatic affair, with both fighters likely to exchange verbal blows ahead of the main event. You should anticipate a conference of the highest level if you haven't forgotten how dramatic a press conference between Oleksandr Usyk and Tyson Fury can be in a hurry. When the pair had their final press conference the last time, ahead of their undisputed heavyweight championship bout, the pair took center stage but refused to make eye contact.
Maybe he's going to turn and look, maybe not. No, I don't think so. This is interesting, isn't it? We'll get a proper head-to-head, I think, after the weigh-in.
I'm almost intrigued as to what...
As the two fighters stood feet apart from one another, Usyk shot daggers at Fury and held an emotionless gaze for nearly 1 minute. The latter chose not to acknowledge his opponent, instead flexing his muscles and singing along to music playing in the background. Later on, Tyson Fury revealed the hilarious reason why he opted to not look Oleksandr Usyk in the face during their final press conference face-off.
Aspect of acknowledging him there.
I think with Tyson Fury, they're both very experienced. They've seen it all before. And so, if anything, you can burn up.
Following the awkward encounter, Fury told reporters he refused to meet Usyk's stare because he's a scary-looking dude. As to how he was feeling ahead of his match over the weekend, the boxer told TNT Sports, "I'm just here to relax now and wait until I get in the ring on Saturday night. All the talking and interviews are done. I'm just really relaxed and focused."
Tyson's not having any of it. He's seen it all before. He's just waiting for the bell to go now, Tyson.
Just looking at them eyes are burning right through the side of Tyson Fury's head. Like it's really...
Fans and pundits were immediately divided on who won the strange face-off. While commentating on a live stream of the press conference, former professional boxer Richie Woodhall argued Fury was not having any of Usyk's antics. And even more recently, Oleksandr Usyk cut a formidable figure at the pre-fight news conference with Tyson Fury at London's Guildhall, dressed as Agent 47 from the movie Hitman.
Yes.
While he didn't engage in any verbal sparring and repeatedly delivered one-word responses, Usyk, wearing a dark blue suit, red tie, and freshly shaved head, produced a briefcase with pictures from his first fight against Fury in May, which he won by split decision. The Ukrainian then asked his British rival to sign them. "I look like Shrek," Fury said as he signed the pictures before going on to tickle his opponent. Usyk beat Fury in Riyadh, Saudi Arabia to become the first undisputed heavyweight world champion of the four-belt era.
To confirm, this is a photograph of the first fight. Oleksandr Usyk is asking Tyson Fury to sign it.
Fury said he believes he has the underdog tag ahead of the Deck 21 rematch in Riyadh, something he hasn't experienced since his second fight against Deontay Wilder in February 2020. However, Fury has a formidable record in rematches, with knockout wins over John McDermott, Derek Chisora, and Wilder on his resume. "I envisage something similar in the second fight against Usyk. All I can do is train hard, eat well, go to bed early, get up early, do the right things, and the rest is in God's hands."
Oleksandr, if you'd like to show the...
You will find it tomorrow.
Fury has previously said he plans to throw caution to the wind in the rematch and go for the knockout. Regardless of the outcome, there was unanimous agreement across both camps that the second fight would match the excitement level of the first. "It was a magnificent fight, an unbelievably top-quality heavyweight bout. The next one is going to be every bit as good, if not better," Fury's promoter Frank Warren said. "It's just going to be great. I believe in Tyson. I've believed in him from day one."
As it would seem, my rematch with people is always ends up one way. I always end up knocking them out in the rematch. Whoever I've faced more than once has been.
The official weigh-in will take place on Friday, December 20th, where both fighters will need to make weight in order to compete. The Cat and the Gypsy King meet at the Kingdom Arena in the Saudi Arabian city for the second time this year, following their first undisputed heavyweight clash back in May. On that occasion, Usyk took the fight by a split decision, and though he no longer holds all four belts, there is still plenty on the line for both men as they go toe-to-toe once more.
Knocked out in the rematch, so I'm envisaging something similar in the second fight with Usyk. All I can do is prepare well.
Ahead of the fight, Tyson Fury has been training with a young boxer labeled the British Mike Tyson before his rematch with Oleksandr Usyk. The Gypsy King experienced his first professional boxing defeat at the hands of Usyk in May, losing out on the title of undisputed heavyweight champion of the world to the Ukrainian by split decision. Now he's gearing up for revenge against the undefeated Usyk on December 21st in Riyadh, Saudi Arabia. In his quest for an all-round better performance and victory, Fury's meticulous preparation has seen him bring in 6 sparring partners who mirror Usyk's height and build in order to replicate his unique fighting style.
Like, I've been in the ring with world-class fighters. With Tyson, I felt like I was in there with a unique fighter. The man of his stature shouldn't be able to move the way he moves.
Among these is teenage boxing sensation and southpaw Moses Itama. Born in Slovakia to a Nigerian father before relocating to England, Itama has earned the nickname Britain's Mike Tyson from the British media due to his all-action approach in the ring. The 19-year-old is viewed as a potential future world champion within the boxing community, and even Fury admitted he wouldn't want to face him in a serious contest. "No, I definitely wouldn't accept a fight with Itama," the 36-year-old said last year. "Do you think I'm stupid? No, no, no."
And yet he still does, so I was definitely struck by it 100%. But yeah, I'm surprised at how normal he is, and he definitely has got time for everyone. He's very knowledgeable and everything also.
McKean on the undercard of the Usyk versus Fury rematch, which is expected to be his most difficult challenge to date. "I've got my own fight to think about," Itama told Sky Sports. "We're kind of similar styles, the likes of me and Usyk. We've kind of got a similar style, so I feel like I'll be very beneficial for Fury. It just compliments me being asked to spar Fury. It compliments me, but listen, I'm not going to go there just to help him. I want to gauge my ability off his ability. Obviously, I'm looking forward to that. If I don't want to be aiming to go there, what's the point of me being in this boxing game? I'm not here to mess around."
Train hard, eat well, go to bed early, wake up early, do the right things, listen to people around me, and the rest is in God's hands. And last time in May, it wasn't my time to win, or else the Almighty would have given me the victory.
With an impressive 10-0 record and 8 knockouts under his belt, Itama is undoubtedly a serious talent, but Fury's other sparring partners are no slouches either. The biggest name out of all of them is Kevin Lerena, who knocked down Daniel Dubois 3 times during their meeting in 2022 before eventually losing by stoppage. He was recently elevated to World Boxing Council Bridgerweight champion, a new weight class formed between heavyweight and cruiserweight.
Yeah, I don't know what that is.
Now you sparred Tyson Fury, are you changing that a bit? Is Tyson Fury, is he the most awkward yet, or are you still sticking with Daniel?
No,
The remainder of Fury's sparring team is made up of contenders Jan Kosobutsky 19, 1, Fernley Filas Jr., 8-0, Alexis Barriere 11-0, and Alexei Dronov 4-0. Dronov in the past won gold medals at the Youth Olympic Games, Youth World Championships, and European Youth Championships, while Barriere is the Canadian heavyweight champion.
But yeah, I'm surprised at how normal he is. And he definitely's got time for everyone. He's very knowledgeable and everything also, whether it's like talking about the Bible, whether it's boxing, whether it's money.
Aside from the intense training sessions he's been doing, Tyson Fury has vowed to be more focused in his rematch with Oleksandr Usyk, but does not believe his showboating cost him the decision in their first fight. The Briton on Saturday will attempt to avenge his split decision loss to Usyk in their first meeting in May that saw the Ukrainian become the heavyweight division's first unified champion since Lennon Lewis in 2000. Fury dominated the middle rounds, but some believe he paid the price for his frequent grandstanding when he was on top of proceedings.
Somebody who's got a win over me, who broke me in virginity, took it and stole it back to wherever he lives, Ukraine or Saudi, wherever he lives, I don't know. Whether he lives in Ukraine or Spain, I don't know where he lives.
The Gypsy King insists his swagger was a result of finding the fight too easy, but he is now ready to heed the advice of promoter Frank Warren and get down to business when the pair meet again at Riyadh's Kingdom Arena. I don't believe the showboating cost me the fight, but I need to be more focused this time and not do as much, Fury said. One of the commentators picked up on it and said, "Has anybody ever seen Tyson Fury clown this much, even against lower level opposition?"
But he's got me victory over there with him. I've got a man holding my balls, let's just say, at the moment. Basically, yeah, that's what he's got. I didn't think he beat me last time, and I damn sure ain't gonna let him beat me this time.
That's how easy it was for me in there, and you can get complacent because of that. Fury is still convinced he won a classic first fight that was full of momentum swings and claims he will therefore adopt the same tactics. He looked close to stopping Usyk in the 6th round, but the Ukrainian showed his resilience to turn the contest on its head, initially by landing a hard shot on Fury's nose in the 8th and then by overwhelming him in the 9th. "I'm just going to use my boxing like I did last time. I'm not going to do anything drastic, like a total change of game plan because it's not needed," Fury said.
I've got to knock him out, and I'll be training for a good knockout, and I'll get it. Like I did at Wilder 2. Said I was going to knock him out, and I did. And I'm going to knock this cunt out this time, and I will. You can't take nothing away from your man, the ugly bastard, what's he called? Usyk.
If it was 5, 6, or 7 rounds the opposite way, and it was a landslide, then fine. Then I'd have to change something drastically. But because it was a very close fight, I don't really need to change much. I just need to be a little bit more focused. And that's it, really. Why would I change something when I had control of the fight for maybe 80% of it? I'm landing on him at will. Head and body, lead right uppercuts, left hooks, right hooks to the body. Doubles at times. I don't feel I need to change anything.
Take nothing away from him. Can't say, oh, I didn't prepare, I didn't do any running or any training. I did what I had to do, that was it. And he's got a decision over me, and we've got to run it back.
I don't think Usyk will change either because his key to victory has to be coming forward. He ain't going to outbox me on the back foot. It's not possible, so he has to come forward and make a fight of it. May's defeat to Usyk was the first of Fury's 36-fight career, and also saw the Ukrainian become the first fighter in history to have unified both the cruiserweight and heavyweight divisions. Fury said he had watched their first battle 100 times, starting with an immediate viewing on the flight home from Riyadh in May.
Is the Gypsy King back though, this Saturday?
I'll be there ready to fight Saturday night for sure.
Do you expect Usyk to be better this time around as well?
You can say I woulda, shoulda, coulda, but you can't reverse it. It was my best performance in the last 5 years, probably more. Before the 9th round, I boxed unbelievable. I thought Usyk did well as well. That's the best I've ever seen Usyk box, Fury said. Fury maintains that the first fight was close, but I thought I did enough to win it. I've met people who've said I thought you lost it by a round. Other people have said I thought it was a draw. I've met people who said I thought you nicked it by a couple. Another feature of the first fight was the chaos in Fury's corner in between later rounds with trainer Sugar Hill Stewart, second Andy Lee, and Dad John, each giving different advice.
I'm wine. We both are.
What I noticed, which was staggering in that first fight, was even after that hellacious 9th round, the 12th.
There was no confusion at all. You could have Angelo Dundee, Ray Arcel, Emmanuel Stewart, everyone in that corner. It doesn't mean anything, Fury said. As for his plans after the fight, Oleksandr Usyk is planning to step back onto the cruiserweight scene if he defeats Tyson Fury for a second time, brushing off any suggestions the world heavyweight champion might retire. After getting the better of his Manchester-born rival earlier this year, Usyk will, once again, step into the ring with the Gypsy King in Saudi Arabia this Saturday. The 37-year-old boasts a proud, unbeaten professional record, while he has beaten all before him since stepping up a weight class and dominating there too.
Recovery powers, they're quite insane.
Yeah, thank God I've had a decent recovery power over the last, 16 years as a professional, but never take it for granted.
Usyk, 37, is a former undisputed world champion in the cruiserweight ranks. He holds a similar title at heavyweight after overcoming Fury, 36, via a split decision in Riyadh last May. Once again, the Gulf state will host their much-anticipated rematch. However, while there was some suggestion it could be the end of the road for Usyk if he extends his perfect record to 23-0 on Saturday night, with nothing left to prove, he already has one eye on his next challenge. Speaking to Sky Sports, the Ukrainian said, "If I win a second fight, I'll try cruiserweight again, I'll try."
When you finish this fight here, if you win, it feels like there is no one else for you to fight. Can
Not
you?
if, when.
Okay, when? Does that mean you can hang the gloves up and you can be a striker?
I feel good. It continues the 13th round because I feel like this. Usyk went on. Tyson Fury too had a chance in the 6th round, maybe the 7th round, maybe 12th, 11th, 1st, 2nd, but Tyson did not do it. It's just talk. Tyson said I had the chance. Yeah, no problem. We have a second fight. I'll try. Fury, meanwhile, will do all he can to keep Usyk operating at heavyweight. He said, "I want the third fight. I want the trilogy. When I beat him on the 21st, there'll be a third fight. 100%, there has to be a trilogy."
Back in the Ukrainian Pro League and score loads of goals in football, or are there more fights out there for you? You fought everyone.
I'm gonna continue boxing. I
Can't wait. December 21st is my time. The belts are coming back home and there'll be a trilogy, an epic trilogy in 2025. Usyk had the final say though, during a three-way call between the two fighters and backer of the latest Riyadh season event, Turki Alalshik. Usyk said, "No, you lose again." As for his own plans, Tyson Fury has broken his silence about a prospective rematch against his old rival, Vladimir Klitschko, a 48-year-old former heavyweight king who is linked with a wild return to the ring so he can try and beat one of boxing's greatest records. Before the Fury, Anthony Joshua, and Oleksandr Usyk era, one in which belts seem to change hands every few years, there was one fighter who reigned atop the division for a near decade, and his name was Klitschko.
gonna continue training. Maybe I take rest 3-4 months. Yeah.
He sold out arenas in Europe, lived a relatively scandal-free existence in the sport, and retired after losing back-to-back bouts to Fury and AJ. He was always supposed to rematch Fury. However, the British fighter failed to honor the agreement and instead embarked on a hiatus from the sport. Well, around 10 years on from their first bout in 2015, there's a chance, albeit slim, that Fury and Klitschko swap slugs once again. It's still not even clear that Klitschko would even return though, despite speculation. Fury bamboozled Klitschko over 12 rounds at the Esprit Arena in Dusseldorf, Germany, ending an 11-year unbeaten run in which he'd won 22 fights in a row, most of them world championship bouts. I told him he was too old when he was 37, all of them years ago, so he's definitely too old now, said Fury of Klitschko when speaking to Box Nation.
I've done the 3 months growing my beard. It's ginger, brown and grey. A lot of greys. That means I'm old as a do you know what I mean? I'm in beast mode. I'm looking forward to a good fight.
Klitschko's return to the ring has long been speculated ever since Give Me Sport Combat Sports editor Alan Dawson broke the news directly from Vladimir himself, who said in 2019 that he was plotting a spectacular comeback. His goal, he said, wasn't financial, but to break a record set by George Foreman, who won a version of the heavyweight championship aged 45. Klitschko, though, has yet to return to the ring. He's currently 48. Whatever he wants to do, good luck. He's definitely too old now for sure. Granddad. If Klitschko's mindset was the same now as it was then a fight against someone like Joshua wouldn't interest him.
His Excellency's also stated that Vladimir Klitschko's coming back. What are your thoughts on that, Tyson?
Told him he was too old when he was 37 all them years ago. So he's definitely too old now at 49. For sure. Granddad.
The only thing of interest would be a bout against a fighter who holds at least one portion of the World Heavyweight Championships. That means either Dubois or Usyk. As Fury fights Usyk in Riyadh, Saudi Arabia on Saturday, the 21st of December, it begs the question whether Fury, should he score revenge in the rematch, would ever entertain fighting Klitschko once again. "I'm a prize fighter, show me the money," he said. And that's all for now. For the very best updates on news, moments, events, and actions in the world of boxing, stay connected with us by subscribing to our YouTube channel, and don't forget to turn on notifications to get notified when we drop quality contents like this. Until next time, peace out.